Eat your lunch when you're gone!
Let's see what we found. Don't get excited. It's just some scrap. Nice.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Hi.
You're looking for a haircut. The salon's open in the morning.
having a sale on brooms.
Mm-hmm. I'll take a look, sure.
The high... Need to trade. We're always open. Shop it.
Remember, I don't serve cents. Supplies are
I'll take a look, sure.
a bit of everything.
So what? You're in the Brotherhood of Steel now?
Self-prescribed chems, as recommended by me, myself, and I.
Free shopping, right here.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Thank goodness. I've finished restoring Prime's basic programming, but trying to explain to him why he can't walk is testing my patience.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's but since we arrived,
Liberty Prime will be effective when we get him fully operational. But he'll lack the proper firepower needed to penetrate the Institute's defense.
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan, we're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that...
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're at. Hey, where are you going? We're almost done with Prime.
Proctor.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Thank goodness. I've finished restoring Prime's big...
Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk without...
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me.
I wish Prime...
Liberty...
She's right.
Of course she's right. But, Proctor, we're... the cat.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good. Scribe, I suggest... Hopefully. Good luck, Knight.
We need to get out of this radiation. Now.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After...
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside. Good luck, Knight.
Scribe Halen.
Keep your head down and get us those bombs.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Maxon might appear compassionate.
Who's there?
launching silo as well.
Hey.
Need something? Want to swap some gear? Show him how the Brotherhood does it! Vaporize!
Hey there.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on
I'm looking for some bombs.
You trivialize that which resides. The children of Atom.
Trust.
Atom has no need of help from non-belief. When he returns to us, that is why they...
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend
Uh-huh.
switch tactics.
Uh-huh. I want to spread his, glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is done. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow.
Uh-huh.
May Atom's radiance warp.
Sir? Sir?
Got it.
Well, that's a skill they don't teach in boot camp.
Paladin Dance.
Now that this site's been secured, you should return to the airport immediately. I'll remain on watch until vertebrates arrive.
Good idea. Wouldn't want these things falling into the wrong hands.
Exactly. I'll meet you. Outstanding.
you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Proctor Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to make sure that the Mark 28 shouldn't take...
Well, Professor, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
I appreciate we haven't fully thrown...
Uh-huh. There's only one way to find out.
Absolutely.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to activate the power transfer.
Actually, after all, without you...
I'm in total agreement with Proctor Ingram.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and a battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart. Recommend. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders. Compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Professor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. Besides, Liberty... Anyway, that's... Elder Maxson said he needed to speak... And...
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
I suspect you're saying exactly what I want to hear, Knight. Do you wish to try again?
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
With pleasure. I'll make him pay for lying to us.
I appreciate your cooperation. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth. Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Danse.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I was merely... I've been pouring as you're well aware. I think you may want to get comfortable.
What the hell is this crap about Danse?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure...
So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Danse did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Now, unless you're...
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well, then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until...
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I've stored the data on my vertibird...
I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing...
If you'll follow me, sir. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
No, I need more time.
That's all right. I understand. Grab whatever you need and check back with me when you're ready.
Well, if it isn't the man who revived Prime, the Brotherhood...
Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes. He's earned my admiration. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not.
That's a bold...
It's more than Danse. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. If you're not convinced...
All right, I'll hear.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to try. Before the Pribwin showed up, Danse had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was listening post Bravo. And it's isolated. Just...
Our vertibird should give us the air superiority.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Going down. Approach and identify. Commencing attack on hostile target. Citizens will not be harmed.
I have a feeling we shouldn't be here. I'm not surprised Maxson sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I wish you would have told me the truth, Danse.
I might have, if I'd known what I was. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders?
Of course not. Synths are the enemy, remember?
All too well. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxson had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxson, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
I see you've calculated all the variables. just like a machine.
Your anger simply proves my point. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true. Maxson's ordered you.
Mm-hmm. If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, brother. It's been a...
Ad Victorium, brother.
Going up. Ground floor.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Danse?
The traitor's been executed, Elder.
Excellent work. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the promotion. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them. In any event, while the finishing touches are being put on, report to him immediately for your next Ad Victorium, Paladin.
Control systems